Hello, everybody. I just made you a whole video and then I didn't have my microphone on. So this is my second go. My name is Cindy Ingram. I'm making you this video about my new program running this summer called the Becoming Art Summer Circle. I meant to make you this video sooner, but as you might be able to tell from my voice that I am not in the best of health at the moment. I'm getting over just a really terrible cold. Today's the first day I don't feel like death, so that's good. I just sound terrible. And thankfully, Dayquil's keeping me running. So I'm going to repeat some of the things in that video, and that's fine. We're just going to roll with it. So, what I did in the video is I pulled you a tarot card, and I pulled from the Muse Tarot. And so, my program, Becoming Art, is weekly, and every other week we do coaching, and every other week we do art making. And with every call, I pull a tarot or an oracle card. On the days we make art, I always pull from this deck because it's my favorite in my top two decks, both from the same artist, Chris Ann. This is the Muse Tarot, but this one I do on the art making days because it lives over there on my art desk. And it's gives really powerful messages for just creativity in general because the muse. I'm not going to shuffle and pull another card. I'm just going to give you the same card that I already did. In the other video, I'm shuffling and pulling the card and seeing it for the first time because I actually had never pulled this card before from this deck. So, anyway, what we always do is I pull a card and then I show it and then we interpret it together. So, before we learn about what the card means in traditional tarot or whatever, before we read the book that came with the deck, we interpret it together. So, I'm going to put it up on the screen. You have the benefit of this part being faster since I already have it up and I already have the photo taken. So what I pulled today was and I really love this card. I'm sure I'm like, oh, I'll set all this. But look at how powerful she looks. She's standing there big, filling the space. Her arms are in the air. She's stepping forward, such a powerful position. And oh, I forgot I forgot to say that my intentions for this card are for those people who are considering the program and considering prioritizing their creativity this summer, what message they would need to hear. And this is the card that came out. And so, anyways, she's powerful, but her eyes are half open or completely closed. It's hard to tell. But look at this swirl through the sky. It's almost like she's tapping into the collective consciousness. She's tapping into the inner divine. She's tapping into her intuition. She's tapping into spirit, whatever you want to call it. To me, spirituality is more like the divine within, and it's this collective humanity, this collective experience that we're all going through. And so that swirl really resonates for me as it runs through her head, but then it goes through elsewhere. She's standing on this rhythmic, swirling, vibrating with other people small on it. To me, that's like she's standing above the 3D world and looking below. She's rising above it. She's tapping into sort of the greater power that she has. So, a really powerful card, the Emperor, to pull for this. And this card really resonates for me. And I love that we got it. So, I'm going to read you what the book says about it. But I always say in the program that the most important meaning that you get is the meaning that you come up with, the when you see it, how it makes you feel, what your intuition says this card is saying to you. And that's the most important. Whatever's in the book, whatever's in the traditional tarot meanings is secondary to what you felt when you see what you feel when you see the card. Okay, so this says she strums her fingers and sends a quartet of borealis strings out into the sky. A simple joy, but one that she happily gifts the people below. The light serves as a reminder that there is a symphony of life around them, a bigger plan that is not always evident from every vantage point. She steps onto the solid landscape with all the strength and harmonic leadership that a powerful Emperor Muse can bestow, sharing her secrets of success with you. Lead confidently, graciously, empower those around you to do their very best work. Be a guardian, a provider, a steward. Revisit how you care and provide for yourself and for others. And then her heart lights up when she sees the happy earthly hums from the people below. Glow of contented dreams warms the tops of the mountains, and peace fills the valley below as they realize they are protected, fostered, and safe. And I really love that last line, protected, fostered, and safe, because creativity is such a vulnerable thing. We have so much baggage around it, so much perfectionism, so much shame, so much obligation or responsibility, like productivity culture telling us that it's not worth it because it doesn't make money, or we put too much pressure on it to make money. There's so many things. And then there's also this vulnerability of putting yourself out there and making something true to yourself and what it, and it's just a really hard thing to do. And having a community of people who get it, who are there to help you foster your own creativity. It's really powerful, these conversations that we have. So the program, every other week, we have coaching and conversation, and I'm trained as a coach. So I'll ask you questions. We'll work through whatever you bring, but the other people in the room are so compassionate and so creative and so smart and so insightful that the conversations are just really beautiful. And then the other meetings are co-working sessions. We have a conversation at the beginning, we pull a card, we talk about how we're doing, we talk about what we're going to work on during the time, and then we work on our project. I do create regularly, that's a big part of my life, but there are some things that I'll avoid, and I use the time in this program to face the thing that I'm avoiding. And that really helps having some other people there to hold me up, even as the leaders. It's a really beautiful time. And it's like you can talk about creativity all day, but if you're not actually writing, you're not actually making art, you're not actually doing whatever it is that your art form is, you're not going to grow as an artist. You're not going to get what you need. It is all about learning through doing. It's not about talking about it. But the talking about it is important to get through those blocks, but you actually have to do the work too. So that's why we have both as a part of this program. And the program is 9 weeks and it starts tomorrow, June 23rd, 6:30 to 8 Central Time every Tuesday for 9 weeks. And we would absolutely love to have you. It's a beautiful small group of people right now, and we would love to welcome you into our space and help you prioritize the thing that you know is for you. You saw that Emperor card. You're meant to create, you're meant to tap into that higher calling that you have in you. And you're meant to do something great with it. And that great thing doesn't have to be a grand, powerful, important work of art. It can just be something small that you're getting your feet wet in. But that one art project, one writing project leads to the next, leads to the next. And soon you're creating the thing that you are always meant to do. But you just got to start, and you need support and you need help. And that's what we're here for in the Becoming Art Summer Circles. I hope you can join us. We will meet tomorrow night, 6:30, and I look forward to welcoming you there. Okay. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope to see you tomorrow.